welcome to the Ishara's Reading Podcast, and I'm Ishara. Today we have a very special guest, CEO of Podfest, Nick
Yep, I'm
Pavlidis.
here. That's right. Well, Ishara, I am so excited. Not only that I'm on your show, but that you're here. And can you tell everybody where we're recording?
Right now we're recording at Renaissance Hotel in Orlando, Florida. Also, this is my first time in Orlando.
That's right. And this is Podfest, right? We're at the Podfest event, and you're here. We're here in a place called the Unstuck Studios by a company called Ecamm, and they have a really cool setup here. And I am so honored that you reached out to me. So thank you for having me on your show.
I'm thankful that you answered it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what would you like to talk about?
Well, what is it like being the CEO of Podfest?
Well, right now it's pretty fun. I'll tell you that, because I get to meet lots of really cool people. And not only that, I get to give them opportunities to meet other people to help them achieve their goals, to help them grow their shows, and to help them help other people. So there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. So people like you who come here and want to have fun and meet people can just experience something really nice. But then when I get here and we have 3 or 4 days together, it's a lot of fun just seeing people smiling, having fun, and meeting really cool people.
Last night and the day before last night, I had a lot of fun. Even my mom, my dad, and made a couple friends here.
That's awesome. What was your favorite part so far? So this is Friday, so you've been here since Wednesday?
Yes.
Awesome. What was your favorite part so far?
I want to go back to the expo hall so I can collect the swag that we didn't collect last night because we got stuck in a lot of conversations. And also we're invited to a dinner.
That's awesome. What dinner are you invited to?
We were invited to a birthday dinner. Miss Anu actually invited us to a birthday dinner for Dr. Darlene.
Yes. Awesome. Did you go?
Yes.
How was it?
It was tasty.
I was going to say, did they have cake?
No, the cake was at another karaoke place, but it was so late. It was about to be past my bedtime, so...
Did you go to the karaoke place? No, yeah.
No.
Yeah, there's lots of parties at Podfest, too, after the education, right?
Yeah, and also everything's so close together.
Yeah, that's great. Awesome. So I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm having a lot of fun talking to you, and I'm really, really glad that you're enjoying the expo hall. We have lots of cool swag in there, don't we?
Yeah, I got one of those door things where you put it on the door and it says something.
Do not disturb, I'm recording, something like that?
No, it was like, please be quiet. And I might draw a smiley face saying, please. Cute thing, trying to be polite about it.
Yes, well, that's nice, right? So if you're recording, there are some people who might just say, get out, stay away. But, podcasters are pretty good people, so we're polite. And we say, please be quiet. We're trying to change the world behind this door.
My podcast is a reading podcast for kids.
That's awesome.
So I read books, interview authors and illustrators, do interviews like this.
That's great. So one of the other things I do, and I don't know if you know this, but one of the other things I do is I am also the CEO of a book publishing company. Did you know that?
No, but that might correlate with something I'm up to. I've been trying to write a book for the past, year.
Awesome.
I barely finished the first chapter.
That's okay. So the book publishing company that I am the CEO of is called Morgan James Publishing, and we have a whole kids division to help kids, to help grown-ups write to kids, or help kids like you write to other kids.
So
what are you going to negotiate a book deal with me now?
No, but maybe.
All right, deal.
Maybe.
So tell me about your book.
Well, it's a book on immunology, but I'm not going to make it like a regular immunology book. It's going to be more of like the merge between a comic and a regular chapter book.
Wow.
So there's chapters. So it's called Immune Heroes. It's about the immune system and how it works. The reason why I chose chapter instead of a regular comic book is because with the chapter book, it could show the processes that it go through.
Absolutely. Can you tell me why that subject's important to you?
I love science. My mother has a PhD.
Wow.
My dad has an MD PhD. He works at the NIH. My mom studied the virus HIV, which could lead to AIDS in Africa, spread awareness about it. In the first year of my life, after giving birth to me, my dad studies the parasitic disease called leishmania, studies sandflies and mosquitoes, and also did a little help on the Zika project at the NIH.
Sounds like your parents are heroes, huh?
Yeah, I really say that a lot.
That's so cool. And so do you want to be a scientist when you grow up? Are you going to have lots of cool degrees too?
Actually, I want to be an astronaut.
That's
3,
cool.
2, 1, lift off! Because actually, I went to NASA yesterday. I went to NASA like 2 days ago, and I almost exploded when on the plane they were saying, "We're going to NASA," and I'm like, "What?"
Your parents told you that? They surprised you with it?
I was like,
That's awesome.
and to play Disney, "We're going NASA, we're going NASA," and I have a new favorite astronaut, Mr. Jose Hernandez. Shout out!
Why is Jose Hernandez your favorite astronaut?
Not my.
Your new favorite. Yeah.
He's on the favorites list.
Yeah. Is there something about him that
He-
inspires you?
He has a lot of tenacity. He was rejected 11 times, and on the
Wow.
12th try, he was accepted into NASA.
You know what's interesting about that? There are a lot of people who would have given up after 1 time or 2 times or 3
He
times.
said that. He said exactly what you said in those exact words.
If it's important enough, you keep going, don't you?
Yeah, I might have to try 5 times.
That's okay.
And I'm going to keep trying until they say.
Well, what I tell my kids is if you knew that it would take 100 no's before you hear yes, what would you do? And what my kids suggest is I'd make sure I find 99 people really fast so I can just learn from them and just keep knocking on doors. Then the no's don't feel too bad because you know all of those no's just get you closer to yes, don't they?
Yes. To me, a no isn't a no. It's not a giving up point. It's a point where you could get better and keep getting better until you reach you keep getting better because there's always things we could get better at. Like me, I could get better at my double Lutz jump and figure skating.
Wow. Can you do a double Lutz jump already?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm working on my double Lutz and double axel, trying to smooth it out.
How long have you been figure skating?
Like 3 years?
And you can already do doubles?
Yes.
That's pretty impressive. You must work really hard at that, huh?
I go to Pennsylvania like 3 days a week. Actually, the way we came here is we left on Tuesday, drove down to Maryland, packed up the car, repacked the car, drive to North Carolina, fly out on a 6 a.m. flight here
Goodness.
to Orlando.
Well, I'm honored that this is important enough to you to do that. And I hope that when you leave Podfest, you get everything that you dreamed of from this event and more.
The thing that happened is I entered into a contest, entered into a contest, and on the contest, if you won, you get free tickets to Podfest.
Was that with Buzzsprout,
Yes.
that company? We love Buzzsprout.
Yeah, that's where I got the do not disturb thing.
That's great. That's great. And so, is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
No.
Well, I'm so happy that you're here, Ishara, and I'm so excited that you won that contest. And there's lots of cool stuff to learn. And next time I see you, I want to see you with some of that swag, right?
You might.
Well, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
Thank you so much for being the guest.